Hello and welcome to Sktv'S. This is Primetime English News. Headlines first. Mera Ho Chongba or Mera Wayungba showcasing rich fraternal bond between hills and valley people and cultural diversity celebrated in Manipur. BJP MLAs hold crucial meeting at Manipur Bhavan, New Delhi to discuss ways to urge central leadership to end president's rule and form a popular government in Manipur. CLP leader and former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi questions whether elected representatives of Manipur would hold feet of central leaders in Delhi to request formation of popular government in Manipur. MP Bimola Koijam raises suspicions regarding misuse of Jal Jeevan Mission funds in Manipur. And following government assurance, Committee on Tribal Unity Kotu temporarily suspends 48-hour economic blockade along National Highway 2, initially scheduled from midnight of October 7th to October 9th. And the details. Age-old Mera Ho Chongba or Mera Wayungba festival is being celebrated today in the state, showcasing rich fraternal bond between the hills and valley people and cultural diversity of the state. The state-level function of the festival commenced with a grand cultural procession featuring various indigenous communities in traditional attire from Sana Konung to Kangla Fort in the morning. At Kangla, Tutorial King Sanajauba Leishemba, who is also a Rajya Sabha MP, along with Angom Ningthau Poiriton and other cultural heads of Sana Konung, received the cultural procession. Sanajauba hoisted the 7-colored flag and lit the traditional lamp called Mera Thaumai, followed by exchanging gifts between headman and king and presentation of Khongle Hanba Award to A.S. Wungnauyu Zimik. Various rituals including Yenkong Tamba and cultural performances by different communities also marked the main highlights of the program. The event, organized by State Level Organizing Committee on Mera Ho Chongba, was also attended by Art and Culture Commissioner H. Gyan Prakash, BJP Manipur Pradesh President Adhikari Mayum Sardar, Art and Culture Director Paunam Gunindro and 135 village chiefs, headmen of the villages from hills. Speaking on the sidelines, Sanajauba traced the genesis of Mera Ho Chongba, stating that it began during the reign of King Nongdalairen Pakhangba as an important annual event symbolizing the oneness between hills and valley people. Further, calling it a common customary observational festival of the indigenous people, the MP expressed contentment on the participation of various communities irrespective of religion and called for unity among the indigenous communities to protect the state.
Sana Konung sung Kangla the Pang in the Tolumsi, with Singburoi, Tamburoi, Amatanga, but Tolam, Mera Hope Song Haibuni, Kangla to the Pandilamba, Nongda, like Pakam Tamdegi, Ogokiba, Aduma Tolam, Amani had the Halamans and Akang Tapi, Sigi Tolam to the young unique way of Makajal Sikai Mahamatanga, Maliam the Ladiba, Festival Mamsa. When among Mase, a Kangnaba Frup Amada, a Kangnaba lining Amada, a Kangnaba with the Sada Biamada, when a beer stove. Sumela. Masidi Kogi Jati Amada Fruit Amada lining the beer stone. Adu Mera Hoksung Mahai, which the lining put a Mikang, put him a pun the Yalka Pangpoya, but Mamini, Aduna Yam unique way Hajase, Masibo Quena common customary or traditional festival of the indigenous people had a Spanish Okana. Maming Toli, Sumba, Umayasna Lapus, Lamdam Slariva, Kang Purpunamak, Nusisanana, to upon the Sakam Sagan Minaraga, Ipai Pulambiramba, Sigumba, for the Manipur, Punanga Munasi had a Swanamaya, Yako Pizza.
Meanwhile, in a heartwarming celebration of unity and cultural harmony, the All Manipur Medical Students Association AMSA today observed Mera Wayungba at the Mini Ground Pavilion RIMS. The event saw enthusiastic participation from faculty members and dignitaries, including RIMS Medical Superintendent Dr. Professor Nepram Sanjeev, along with Professors Akoijam Ibohal, Nandabir, Nandakishore and S. Ranita. Also present were Dr. Sharmila Laishram, Dr. Rachel Shimre, Dr. G. Tarun Kumar Sharma, Dr. Tanozam Oken, Dr. Dinesh and Shivam Yadav, Assistant Director of Sai Imphal. Speaking on the occasion, Professor Akoijam Ibohal, head of the Department of Plastic Surgery at RIMS Hospital, expressed a heartfelt message wishing for the peaceful coexistence of both hill and valley communities, just as it was in the past. Mera Wayungba is traditionally observed to promote unity and brotherhood among the diverse communities of Manipur, and today's celebration stood as a reminder of that enduring spirit.
Ngasi satrasingna pangthokjariba sigumba program asi Mera Wayungbagi program ni masi kari maramgidamagta pangthokpano haibasi lai haktaktagi hauna chingmi amasung tammi anigi marakta leiba yamna chetpa thadoknaba yadraba mari adu amohanna nahongna ningsinglaga hujik Manipur da lairiba khoi kanglupi irang masi khara makai orasu phathanaba khoi wakhal taminanaba dumaina sinjaba singmi tammigi mari se chetna laigadabani thadokpa yade khoi imamatana popaichi nawmakni hana khallaga khoina tokhai taban wakhalon nataba khoi apunbagi khoi amatani habagi wakhalon sagatnabagi damakta khoi RIMS student union na sinja langjaraga pangthokjaba adugumba program ni
BJP MLAs from Manipur who are in Delhi to meet central leaders about the installation of a popular government in the state by revoking the president's rule government have convened a meeting at Manipur Bhavan located at Sardar Patel Marg, New Delhi today. According to reliable sources, the meeting was held after the MLAs failed to secure an appointment with the BJP central leaders until yesterday. However, details of the meeting remain undisclosed as the BJP legislators have not issued any information about it so far. It is expected that BJP Northeast Coordinator Sambit Patra will meet the BJP MLAs. However, the date and venue for a potential meeting between the MLAs and central leaders, including Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President JP Nadda, remain uncertain. The BJP MLAs currently staying in Delhi to meet central leaders include ex-Chief Minister N. Biren, Tombram Robindro, Dr. Sapam Ranjan, Haikam Dingo, Suraisam KB, Thokchom Satyabrata, Sapam Kunjakeshwar, Komantabam Ibomcha, Kongkham Robindro, Yumnam Khemchan, Usham Deben, Taunojam Basant Kumar, Dinganglung Gangmai, Karam Sham, Taunojam Sham Kumar, Kumukcham Joy Kishan, Thongam Biswazet, KH Ragumni, Paunam Brozen, SS Olish, Lisangtem Suchandro, and RK Imo. Notably, no Kuki MLAs are among the legislators, although NPP MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan is reportedly included in the group. CLP leader and former Chief Minister Okrami Bobi has questioned whether the elected representatives of Manipur would hold the feet of central leaders in Delhi to request formation of a popular government in Manipur, while alleging that BJP is turning India into a dictatorship. He was speaking during the launching of nationwide Vote Chor Gaddi Chhod signatory campaign organized by Khetrigaon Block Congress Committee at the residence of former MLA Mohammad Amin Shah at Khetri Bengun. The campaign was attended by MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar, ex-MLA and Loken Mohammad Fazur Rahim and MPCC executive members among other Congress representatives. Addressing the gathering, Ibobi criticized the Khetrigaon MLA for aligning with BJP despite being sidelined without any responsibilities. He also recalled that the Meitei Pangal and Naga Kuki conflicts in the past were not ethnic in nature but provoked by illegal armed elements and were effectively controlled by the then government. He emphasized that Manipur belongs not only to the Meiteis but to over 30 indigenous communities. Former MLA Mohammad Amin Shah meanwhile alleged that the current MLA's vision for the constituency is confusing, citing that flooding occurred thrice this year even at his own polling station. He also revealed that an RTI application has been filed to verify alleged irregularities in the disbursement of MLA Local Area Development Fund.
Manipur की प्रजा सिंह कोई जब पीर वो हक तो वो आदत बिली दो उचला खोंग पायर के सरकार शेम की ना मुहाई रुद्र ने सीगो ये नगी एमएलए ना करीम तो सिंह तो दी तो खोदरा आई कोई सिले तो सी गवर्नमेंट से जाओ के ना तो खोदरा आई वो ना करीम तो सिंह तो ढाई बा अदुगा तुम तुंगी ना बा मणिपुर से मैं तई खत्ता की नती है भी मणिपुर से मैं तई खत्ता की नहीं हाई तादी मणिपुर से खुद के अगर निमित था भी आ रहे मैतेई पांगलिगा हाना बनती है डिजिटाइजेशन तौरबा इलेक्टोरल रोल मधुगी फुटेज अदगी असेंबली द तौरिबा सिगुम बसे इलेक्शन कमीशन द प्यू हाइब द प्यू यादरिनी सिउ येमो छेबा
BJP Sarkar si lakwadigi ako'y kunay praja ma'am sige awabagi ang pam moire habi ni ma'am sangateri ba MLA local area fundagi ako'y na pangdari ba kharase masi ako'y na praja da chap chana maram chana patam chana sana yahulle ha ba hojik kari ba MLA se masi ani khwaiding of MLA mun uno pangdari se vision se Manipur ki vision thamre ma world ki vision thamre turen khoma investment tawni habi ni karai chakrage ba turen khoma investment tawbi dilare dana mafam amna ahumla kaira bane ba masagi polling ahumla kaira bane angak paratro amak kaire yare okay national calamities in the low yai anira kaire even irani in the low yai ahumla kaire bisni human inner singadra calamity the singadra singadra hangere that is irresponsibility magi vision do na praja se pangthan gre ba tita khara tawraga thabuk tawunti ubiyaro he lam honga tapi ginu election tenagisi nupa masa ma thona nang vision sin to ko
Lok Sabha MP Angomcha Bimolakoism has flagged corrupt practices in the implementation of 1,222 crore rupees worth Jal Jeevan Mission in the state. Addressing a press conference at his Kashamthong residence, MP Akoism stated that according to a central ministry report, tap water has been provided to 3,33,000 households in the state, claiming 79.59% coverage under the Jal Jeevan Mission. He said that the project is funded by the central government and state government with components worth 178.82 crores rupees and 124.3 crore rupees respectively. The MP added that he found discrepancies including households being listed as beneficiaries without pipe connections during his inspection as chairman of the Disha committee. Further, asking the public who have not received water pipe connections to check the beneficiary list on the Jal Jeevan Mission website, Bimol urged all concerned to file FIRs if their names have been found incorrectly listed. The MP also informed that he handed over a RO water plant at Khairamban Nupi Kethil today.
My sing like let's go to cat or walk. Matang Toromin and Yawa in a sample, the low in the news it over in the field visit of Kanda. Amat the pocket and a summon. Aran ba a chum but no woman for more right that is scandal to the right to life to Sakaba. Similar, the Sitobom talk in a television. Hong Ram got some money, the thousands never anyways. You number the Samapan, Pong, Maming, this away, listening number of Comparator, we are with Tamaga, Tama to it of Bukung Yaw, you sing pigre in the town. And I see China, when it's a high court, court monitor or the Massigate, investigate and get over you and a PI like a
Committee on Tribal Unity Kotu has temporarily suspended 48-hour economic blockade along National Highway 2, which was initially scheduled from midnight of October 7th to October 9th. The decision follows assurances from the Government of India communicated through District Administrator to take immediate steps to resolve abduction of Kamginlen Chongloi, who was abducted at Makhan on October 2nd, and to enhance security measures across the buffer zones. While Kotu has lifted the blockade temporarily in good faith, the committee warned that it reserves the right to reinstate the blockade without further notice if the authorities fail to fulfill their commitments within this stipulated time frame. Kotu thanked the general public and civil organizations for their continued support, resilience and solidarity during these challenging times.
The Committee on Tribal Unity has temporarily suspended the proposed 48 hours economic blockade imposed on the National Highway from the 7th October to the 9th October 2025 over the abduction of Mr. Kamginlen Chongloi at Makhan on the 2nd of October 2025 and the security preparedness at the buffer zones after the assurance from the Government of India through the District Administrator to resolve the issue immediately. However, in case of the failure of the concerned authority to resolve the matter, the committee is liable to reimpose the economic blockade on the National Highway 2 without any further information.
Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Director Dr. Torangbam Brajakumar has emphasized the crucial role of the locals in effective enforcement of banning single-used plastics in tourist spots. He was speaking on the sidelines of the closing function of week-long plastic waste campaign at Sendra in Bishnupur district. The event was jointly organized by Anubhav Mangal Foundation, Sendra Youth Club, Loktak Lake Tourism Development Cooperative Society Limited, Hiai Self-Help Group, Sendra Ningtho Self-Help Group, and players of Bishnupur District Canoeing, Kayaking and Rowing Association under the sponsorship of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change. Speaking further, Brajakumar highlighted the need for generating awareness about SUPs and keeping the environment neat and clean among the tourists. He also exuded confidence about boosting local economy through proper utilization of ecotourism spots and urged all to protect eco-sensitive zones. Manipur Pollution Control Board member Secretary Dr. W. Roshan also stressed on the collective effort in controlling single plastic waste.
Tourist na khwai pam ba sei anan ba jaga ne am seng ha ga di ado atopa mapan lam gi anan ba jaga di lam ko bi la ko mi asi anan ba jaga di lak to ni ko di dum mo ko ni yeng ba jaga se da sumana mo pale ma da asan hando khita bane tourist kangbu di so ko hai bi tare ko ta bi tare lai mi ba ko gi sane bi kamon matu na tourist ne la puta bane ma gi agi nesar du paragas da ban sala lam yaru gi su ko ne samu to na plastic pusalan da ba plastic yo ma fossil pusalan da ba single use plastic ama ba tourist jaga da pusalan da ba se ko ne tangai padna local people sing ma ju create to bum sangi tourist ni ko ne control to tourist control
Mera Ho Chongba Festival Fair 2025 kicked off today at Shumangila Shanglen Palace Compound in Imphal. The inaugural function of the fair, being organized by Directorate of Handlooms and Textiles, was graced by Assistant Director Design of Weavers Service Center, Office of the Development Commissioner Handloom, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, Beauty Millie, Handloom and Textiles Director E. Jiten, Financial Advisor T.S. Gunindro, Hericon President Y. Sujit Kumar Kuman, and District Handlooms and Textiles Imphal East Project Manager L. Bobocha as main dignitaries. Speaking on the sidelines, Director Jiten informed that various communities from the state, including several awardees, are opening a total of 60 stalls in the fair. He also stressed on the need for providing national and international exposures in fostering the markets for handlooms, handicrafts and textiles products of the state. He further expressed strong belief that it will enhance the state's economy to a great extent.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯣꯇꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯒ ꯑꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯤꯌꯥꯁ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖ ꯏꯇꯤꯍꯥꯁꯀ ꯁꯥꯒꯣꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯄꯣꯏꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯪꯕꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯄꯟ ꯐꯣꯔꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯈꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯗꯨ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯐ ꯐꯠꯇ ꯃꯣꯇꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯗꯦꯚꯂꯞ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄ GI ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ GI ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯔꯤꯖꯥꯔꯕꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯦꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯆꯟꯒꯗꯕꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯈꯟꯅ-ꯅꯩꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯠꯐꯣꯔꯝꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯀꯤ ꯇꯔꯐꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯈꯪꯖꯒꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯕꯥꯏꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯐꯤꯁꯤ 100 ꯄꯤꯌꯨ 200 ꯄꯤꯌꯨ 900 ꯄꯤꯌꯨ 600 ꯄꯤꯌꯨ 700 ꯄꯤꯌꯨ 1000 ꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ where is our capacity ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ capacity ꯀꯔꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯐꯤ ꯁꯥꯕꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯊꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤ local consumptionꯗ ꯂꯩꯍꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯌꯣꯕ ꯃꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯇꯣꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯦꯛꯇꯔꯁꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯆꯠꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯏꯟꯚꯦꯁꯠꯃꯦꯟꯠꯁꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯁꯤ ꯕꯤꯖꯤꯅꯦꯁꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯈꯤꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯖꯣꯏꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯁꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯦ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯗ ꯆꯠꯈꯤꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯗ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯀꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯒꯗꯧꯔꯦꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯁꯤ.
Private hospitals will charge treatment for several ailments which are currently covered under CMHT and PMJAY schemes, including for hemodialysis and cancer from November 6th. AHPI Manipur State Chapter President Dr. Kundomum Palin announced this to reporters during a press conference held today at Indian Medical Association Hall, Lamphel. He went on to maintain that the service charge incurred by the patients in the treatment of the diseases will be reimbursed only when the central and state governments release the pending dues under the state and central health schemes. Continuing that private hospitals which are empaneled under CMHT and PMJAY schemes have been providing free treatment to patients, Palin asserted that around 8,000 hemodialysis sessions are being conducted in a month. He also said that treatment of dialysis patients is relatively higher in private hospitals in the state. Dr. Palin then highlighted the grievances faced by private hospitals in providing free treatment under the government health schemes due to huge pending in reimbursement claims by the government.
Private hospital ki lying basing sida ayamba 60 to 70% di PMJ CMHT ki anaba oiba adana PMJ CMHT ki anaba sigi ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯪꯒꯗꯕ ꯄꯩꯁꯥꯁꯤ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯅ ꯄꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯁꯤ ꯅꯕꯦꯝꯕꯔꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯛ 6ꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯔꯚꯤꯁꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯟꯇꯤꯅ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯇꯧꯅꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯕꯨ but will charge from the patient layingba khudimba charge tawni thabukti akhoi lepoi masaisida yaurisi routine yaurani emergency yaurani cancer baw yaurani dialysis yaurani unfortunately madugi consequence akhoi anabagi yengaga yamna nungaijade tabadabu akhoi service continue tawnabagi damakta hospital singsisu hingba madi dakaleba laiba phibam je akhoi kana umba madagi koi support phangbanate financial support anabani laiba income sina koi maintain tawjabani adugi post sida yamna chauna stress leire jaista government na akhoi the sincere request to the government of Manipur and central government to solve the matter by paying out the dues.
An inquiry into the death of 12-year-old Khushi Sanjanbam, daughter of Sanjanbam Ananda Maitei of Kwakaithel Murangpurel, who was admitted to RIMS Hospital on 27th May 2025, has found no evidence of medical negligence. The inquiry committee, constituted to examine the treatment and management of the case, concluded that the medical care, including the choice of antibiotics, was provided according to standard protocols and evidence-based practices. The committee clarified that drug selection is guided by therapeutic efficacy and sensitivity, not cost or assumptions. RIMS authority expressed deep regret over the untimely death and extended condolences to the bereaved family. The public was also urged not to spread unverified information, warning that such actions could demoralize healthcare professionals committed to patient care. In a coordinated operation this morning, a joint team comprising Special Operations Team Senapati, B109 CRPF and Maram Police conducted random frisking and vehicle checks along National Highway 2 at Kabinam village under Maram Police Station. During the inspections around 8:30 am, a red Wagoner bearing registration number DL8CP7014 was stopped for moving suspiciously. The vehicle was driven by M. Lushiro, age 26 of TNK village, and accompanied by Thongnao, age 28 of Paibung Kuno village, both from Senapati district. Upon checking, authorities discovered 10 soap cases suspected to contain brown sugar concealed in the car's dashboard. The executive magistrate was informed and the contraband was seized in their presence along with witnesses. Both individuals were arrested and a regular case has been registered under the relevant sections of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances NDPS Act 1985 at Maram Police Station. Mitei Marup Mitei Leipak Manipur organized Mera Cheng Haiba and Apokpa Luklen ceremony at Mitei Sanglen Wangkai Thambalkhong. Speaking on this occasion, Secretary General of Mitei Marup Mitei Leipak, Angomcha Seram Gojendro Mitei, stated that the observance was held in continuation of the tradition initiated in 1945 under Lininghal Nauria Phulo. The ceremony was jointly organized under the leadership of Pukrambam, Surchan Pukrambam, Ibomcha and Takilambam Bokul. He further explained that before the spread of Hinduism among the Mitei, their spiritual belief system recognized Lainingthau Sorarel and Laimarel Sidabi as deities symbolizing space and time, representing the divine essence from which the Mitei consider themselves descendants. The event, therefore, was not merely a religious observance but a reaffirmation of the Mitei people's ancient connection with nature and universe, emphasizing the harmonious coexistence of all living beings on earth.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯇꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪ ꯄꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯦꯡꯕꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯔꯪ ꯑꯄꯥꯠ ꯑꯐꯪ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝ ꯇꯥꯏꯕꯪ ꯄꯥꯟꯕꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯆꯠꯄ ꯆꯠꯇꯕ ꯂꯦꯡꯂꯤ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯥ ꯉꯥ ꯍꯌꯤꯡ ꯀꯣꯌꯥ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯊꯧꯅꯤꯖꯧꯕ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯡꯂꯕ ꯃꯤꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯅ ꯆꯤꯡꯃꯤ ꯇꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯤꯟꯗꯨ ꯃꯨꯁꯂꯤꯝ ꯖꯥꯠ ꯕꯤꯖꯥꯠ ꯈꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯊꯪꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯀꯨꯝꯑꯣꯟ ꯀꯌꯥꯗꯁꯨ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯅ ꯊꯧꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯊꯪ ꯅꯤꯖꯔꯤ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯔꯦ.
For a short break, we'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
I am pleased to inform to the general public and the business community of Manipur Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Department of Textiles, Commerce and Industries, Government of Manipur, and Manipur Industrial Development Corporations are jointly going to organize a buyer-seller meet on coming 10th and 11th October of 2025.
Haiba event asida handloom, handicraft product, agri-food product, green and eco-friendly product mayamama showcase tajagani.
This high-impact summit aims to connect global buyers with Indian and international sellers.
Foreign buyer seller it's a good opportunity for all the MSMEs in Manipur.
Namdam asigi business asibu kadam na chakula ingidagi hana lerimiba issues and challenges in sibu kadam na kokadigi haidu mamutana thanajagani.
Manipur Global Business Summit, Buyers and Sellers Meet.
City Convention Center of Pangkok Chagani.
Sigi haiba koi ki makhada piba hotel asida register tawduna sarga minasi haina haina ambe thanjagi.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back, and in further news, the first flocks of Amur falcons have started arriving in Guangram village in Tamenglong district, heralding the beginning of their annual migration stopover in Manipur. Since 2015, Tamenglong Forest Division, in collaboration with various NGOs, village authorities and youth clubs, has been actively engaged in the protection and conservation of these long-distance migratory birds. Their sustained efforts have placed Tamenglong on the international map for Amur falcon conservation. Continuing its commitment to research and conservation, Forest Department Manipur, in partnership with Wildlife Institute of India, will tag 3 more Amur falcons with satellite transmitters this year. The main objective of the tagging is to enhance ongoing studies on the species' migratory routes and behavior patterns. Tangbichol village in Singhat TD block, Churchanpur, marked a significant step toward community-led development with the adoption of Tribal Village Vision 2030 and Village Action Plans VAPs under Adi Karma Yogi Abhiyan, supervised by SDO BDO Singhat Subdivision Samuel T. Lungdim. The initiative aligns with national framework of Viksit Bharat at 2047 and seeks to empower tribal communities through participatory governance. As part of Adi Seva Parv, villagers joined hands with Adi Sathis and Adi Karma Yogis for a transect walk, collecting data, conducting social and resource mapping, and identifying infrastructure gaps and future development needs. The adopted VAPs include proposals for street solar lighting, water supply, bore wells, SHG offices, village authority offices, a community hall, blacktopping of roads with Pakka drainage systems, public toilets, and a new school building. The program was participated by SDC Singhat, SDO office block master trainers, Adi Sathis, Adi Sahiyogis, officials of PHED, Forest, Medical, ICDS, SW, Education, SHG, PWD, Agriculture, and CAF and PD, as well as village chiefs and Gram Sabha representatives. The rollout of the Abhiyan began yesterday in Mollam and Samchunvom villages and will continue in Tonjang village tomorrow. An awareness program marking the 71st Wildlife Week celebration 2025 and a Human-Animal Coexistence 2025 was held today at the Gymnasium Hall of Biramugol College, Sohombung. The event was jointly organized by Central Forest Division in collaboration with Biramugol College. Central Forest Division's Divisional Forest Officer DFO Vikram Suresh Nadhe, Biramugol College Principal A. Jibanlata, Head of Botany Department L. Samsundar, and Head of Chemistry Department Dr. K. Brajakumar attended as main guests. Addressing the gathering, DFO Vikram Suresh Nadhe spoke on the importance of protecting the environment, identifying and knowing the state animal, state bird and state plant, and promoting environmental awareness and actions to safeguard natural resources. He stressed that the people of the state must care for and protect these species while preventing harm to them. Students of Biramugol College also participated in the program. during which activities such as campus cleaning, maintaining trees planted in the college grounds, controlling invasive wildlife that damage crops, planting new trees and creating awareness about preserving water sources amid declining rainfall were undertaken. The awareness messages were also shared with students of Emmanuel Academy and BM College, members of JFMC, Mera Paibi groups and local residents of Sombung. The program concluded with tree planting in the college campus.
In the whole world, if you see, Sangai is present in wild only in Manipur, only in our state. It is Kaibul Lamjao National Park where Sangai is present in wild. And if you see the Kaibul Lamjao National Park, it is the only floating national park in whole world. So throughout the world, nowhere you can find floating national park. It is only Manipur in Kaibul Lamjao National Park which is having it. So we should be really proud about the rich diversity of flora and fauna that is present in our state.
71st Wildlife Week was organized by DFO Chandel at Chakpikarong High School for Chakpikarong Subdivision. Students and teachers of Chakpikarong High School along with forest staff took part in the rally, followed by tree plantation where around 180 saplings were planted. Range Forest Officer of Chakpikarong, Ruben Dausel, Khengjoy Beat Officer KH Mate and Numpan Range Beat Officer T. Thomas Anal attended the event. As part of the ongoing 71st Wildlife Week, the program will continue at Khengjoy Village under Khengjoy Block, where the Range Forest Officer of Khengjoy will organize similar activities with the involvement of school students, villagers and Assam Rifles personnel. As part of Wildlife Week celebration 2025, Bishnupur Forest Division has launched focused awareness campaign with an objective to protect the region's wildlife. As part of the initiative, posters and signboards have been installed across key vulnerable areas within the division. The campaign was participated by students, local residents and wildlife enthusiasts. The initiative seeks to instill public love for wildlife and strengthen anti-poaching efforts, particularly against illegal hunting and trapping of deer, migratory birds and other vulnerable species. Divisional Forest Officer of Bishnupur has urged the public to actively support the campaign and remain vigilant against wildlife crimes. Assam Rifles conducted counseling session at headquarters Assam Rifles Palel, Kaching district on October 6th, led by renowned counsellor Amrita Devehekar. The session guided 44 families and 11 children on managing emotions, cultivating positive routines, skill development and healthy social media use. The initiative highlighted education, English proficiency and transformative power of reading. As part of the 3-day humanitarian drive, Assam Rifles, in collaboration with Indian Medical Association, organized mega medical camps across 9 locations from October 5th to 7th, benefiting over 6,000 individuals, including internally displaced persons. Major camps at Modbung, Sero Patu, Sugnu and Peace Ground, Tuibong offered consultations in general medicine, maternal health, pediatrics and preventive health care. Concurrently, the 71st Wildlife Conservation Week was celebrated at Saibol Jaupi Village, Chandel district, under the theme Human-Wildlife Coexistence, with villagers and school children participating in awareness activities. Assam Rifles under IGAR South organized a 2-day mega medical and dental health camp at Tuibong Peace Ground Mini Stadium Hall on October 7th and 8th. The camp was conducted in collaboration with GM Motiwala Education and Welfare Trust, Nasik, Bethesda Kanko Foundation and supported by medical staff of 36 and 37 Assam Rifles, OC14 Dental Unit, District Health Specialists and Doctors for You. Nursing support was provided by Bethesda College of Nursing, Mall Wi-Fi and ITLF Medical Cell, Surchampur, while Kuki, Kanglai, Lompi assisted with logistics. Local volunteers including Kuki Women's Union and church members contributed to the success of the initiative, which also included distribution of free sanitary pads sponsored by Soy Shop, a foundation for children. During the 2-day camp, over 3,000 patients received medical and dental checkups, including 417 men, 628 women, 479 children and 161 pregnant women. Brigadier Michael D'Souza, Commander Headquarter 27 Sector Assam Rifles, Colonel SS Jastrosia, CO 36 AR and Commandant Designate Lieutenant Colonel Navin Kumar inspected the camp. Medicines were donated by Metro Zone Health Services. In a celebration of literary excellence and cultural pride, the Fiction and Poetry Club Manipur today observed Manipuri Saringi Numit 2025 at the Central Library in Kashampad. The event was graced by notable dignitaries including the President of Manipur Sahitya Parishad, Imphal, Longjam Joychandra, former convener of the Manipuri Language Advisory Board, Nomaithem Kiran Kumar, and principal of NG College, Samurai Latpam Santibla. Floral tributes were paid to portraits of eminent late writers honoring their timeless contributions to Manipuri literature. President of Fiction and Poetry Club Manipur Thaudam Netrajed, while addressing the gathering, emphasized the need to bring Manipuri literature to the global stage. He spoke on the importance of preserving the works of past literary icons, and encouraging critical discussions among the present generation. Established in 2017, the Fiction and Poetry Club aims to uplift the standard of Manipuri literature and make it accessible to wider audiences. In a special highlight of the event, renowned writers Yumlembam Ibomcha and Lanbon Kabui were felicitated for their significant contributions to the field. The club also marked the occasion with the official launch of its website, which now allows users to download literary content and stay connected with the world of Manipuri fiction and poetry.
A special website among us launch tawjare masida Fiction and the Poetry Club ki member natraga kabi writer khakta natana Manipur pumnamakki writer singi kabi singi lallamai koi ngasidi mayam do opal tawba ngame habgidamakta Fiction and the Poetry Club na saukthokchari Manipur site si India gi level da Pacific level da up tawdana exam kamal exam anganghal aduga sauba kamal anganghal gi matamdagi romanticism gi matamdagi saukhalak leba Manipur gi site se tung chupa tung koina phajaba site gi level ama khongchat lama dum leinanaba khanjari.
A reception ceremony for Dr. Ningthojum Bino Singh, who has been appointed as the Director of Family Welfare Department, was held today at Kaibul Makhalekai in Bishnupur district. During the event, jointly organized by Young Idol Club cum Library, Kaibul Lamjau and Voluntary Youth Development Organization, locals presented gifts to Bino as a mark of encouragement on his achievement. World Teachers Day was celebrated at RM School in recognition of the contributions and sacrifices of teachers who guide students with wisdom and dedication, created a warm and emotional atmosphere. Students celebrated the occasion with joy and enthusiasm by expressing the love and respect for their teachers through various performances such as dance, song, and drama. The students expressed appreciation toward their teachers and participated in cultural activities to honor their mentors. The legendary Maharas inaugurated by King Bhagyachandra, based on Srimad Bhagavat's Ras Panchadhyay, was first performed in Takhen, Tripura under the reign of King Rajdhar Manikya in 1798. Continuing this historic legacy, the annual Maharas will again be performed this year at Shri Shri Radha Madhab Temple, Radhanagar, Tripura on November 4th as the 227th edition of the traditional Maharas. The practice for the Maharas began from today under the guidance of Chief Priest Sija Gurumayam Abhijit Bhattacharji at the Radhanagar Mandop. From Manipur, Guru Konsam Kumar of JNM Dance Academy will participate as the Rajdhari principal dancer, while Kumantem Ningol Sunita from Tripura will perform as the lead Gopi. And that is all we have for now, but before we end, here are the headlines once again. Mera Ho Chomba or Mera Wayungba, showcasing rich fraternal bond between hills and valley people and cultural diversity, celebrated in Manipur. BJP MLAs hold crucial meeting at Manipur Bhavan, New Delhi to discuss ways to urge central leadership to end president's rule and form a popular government in Manipur. CLP leader and former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi questions whether elected representatives of Manipur would hold feet of central leaders in Delhi to request formation of a popular government. MP Bimola Koizam raises suspicions regarding misuse of Jal Jeevan Mission funds in Manipur. And following government assurance, Committee on Tribal Unity Kotu temporarily suspends 48-hour economic blockade along National Highway 2, initially scheduled from midnight of October 7th to October 9th. Coming up next in a while is Primetime Manipuri News presented by Yaipabi. Stay tuned.